is the place to be. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Neymar. Now here's the delivery. Ugarte. Valverde. Varela. Valverde. Varela. Vinicius Junior does really well to win the ball there. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Marquinhos. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Gabriel. And he goes cross-field. Danilo. That looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get free. He's still got it, needs help. Is the shot on? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Out for a throw. Lucas Paqueta. De Arrascaeta. And the counter is on. Araujo. Aim forwards. Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Danilo. Succumbs to the pressure. Nunez looks to get on the end of this. He's got away. De Arrascaeta. Ugarte. Ugarte proves just a little bit too strong. That's good play. Takes a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Danilo is there, and he can get that clear. Ugarte. Over to the left. Valverde! Valverde! Cleared without complication. And it's played forward.
Valverde really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oliveira cuts out the pass. Jimenez, gently done. Now it's Darwin. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Brilliantly cut out. Araujo driven forward. Araujo. Nunez looking to get on the end of this. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Great defending, strong and determined. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Lucas Paqueta. That's been slipped through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Moved on forwards. Oh, red, nice interception. Danilo. Played towards the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Oliveira with the clearance. Araujo forwards and with intent. Lobbed in behind. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shoots! Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's had a crack. Oh, it's come loose. Ugarte. It's been a pretty frantic start. Araujo is the guilty party there. Darwin.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Lucas Paqueta, out to the left it goes, played back in. Now it's De Arrascaeta, now it's Darwin. Nunez! Valverde with the short one. Ugarte. Played out to the right. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good... Goes for a shot! Casemiro getting this one clear. Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes, done delicately. Santos. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Lucas Paqueta. And here's Neymar. Rafinha! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Araujo. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bruno Guimaraes, played out to the left flank. Played in by Santos. And he's there to clear it. Could be danger here. So who's he picking out? And here's Neymar. It's anyone's ball now. Oliveira. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Still goalless at the moment. Santos looking to hit the byline here. And that was very necessary. Lucas Paqueta. He's got space in the area. Neymar. That's really well manoeuvred. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Nunez. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Rafinha. It's Vinicius! And they've got rid. Bruno Guimaraes, spread out to the left. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oliveira, shifted upfield. Oh, this is a great position. Big chance! And that's off target.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Marquinhos gently done. Santos. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. That's a sharp pass. Araujo, and it's played forward. Nunez is onto it in a flash.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Jimenez, oh, there's a probing ball. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Gabriel. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Looks to the other side. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Araujo goes pelting down that left-hand side. Moved on forwards. Now it's Neymar. He's in a great position here. Wins the duel this time. De Arrascaeta. Oh, played through for the wide man. Showing good feet. This might spell danger. Neymar. Neymar played out to the left flank. Lucas Paqueta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ugarte. Up towards the front line. Araujo tries looking up for options on the left. Santos. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Can he latch on to this? Oh, they could be caught out here. Has a look and plays it forward. Valverde. Valverde forwards and with intent. Marquinhos is there, and he can get that clear. That's the throw. Ball's gone out of play. Araujo. Darwin. Proves too strong. Casemiro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vinicius Junior. Played into space out wide. Jimenez attempts a clearance. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Plenty waiting in the middle. That is a brilliant interception. Oliveira. And he's there to get it away. Lucas Paqueta. There's the shot! Now it's Neymar. Now it's Rafinha. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's really well manoeuvred.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Played out wide. And he thumps it clear. Araujo. Valverde. Ugarte. Out towards the flank. And he decides to cross it. And that has been cleared.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Araujo clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And here's Neymar. Santos. And he cuts out the supply. Santos. And here's Vinicius Junior. Flashes it, shapes to shoot! Goal! Brazil!
Brazil, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Brazil have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vinicius Junior. And here's Neymar. Out to the left it goes. Played in by Santos. And they've been given a corner. Oliveira with the clearance. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta knocks it out wide. Oh, smashing header! And that has been clubbed away. Araujo. Jimenez aim forwards. Oliveira. Moved on forwards. It's really well cleared. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. And it's played forward. Rafinha, now he's off and running. Ugarte. Has a quick glance. Calmly anticipates. Rafinha. And here's Neymar.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Vinicius! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Rafinha. Araujo. Darwin. Very nicely done. There's the shot! Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes, gently done. Tries to get it clear. Lucas Paqueta. And now the breakaway. Araujo forwards and with intent. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Varela concedes a free kick for that. De Arrascaeta. Varela. Uruguay to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Time and again they are repelled. Vinicius Junior. Santos. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Lucas Paqueta. Oliveira gets across to intercept that. Jimenez. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafinha. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Marquinhos attempts a clearance. Valverde, over to the left. Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta shifted upfield. Uruguay are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lucas Paqueta. Araujo gets good distance on it. Gabriel have it back and can go again. Muslera sends that a long way. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And that is as far as they're going to go. That has been cut short. Danilo. Rafinha. Danilo. And it's played forward. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Araujo. Oh, can he get onto this? Marquinhos makes the interception. Araujo, Nunez looking to run onto it. And that has been cleared. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Moved on forwards. Valverde. Varela goes forward. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta, gently done. And here's Rafinha. Jimenez. And it's been played through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Valverde. Varela forwards and with intent. Santos cuts it out. Danilo. Marquinhos. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, nicely intercepted. Araujo, nicely aimed pass. Marquinhos. Santos, who does have an assist to his name. Crunching tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Marquinhos. Danilo. Lucas Paqueta. Santos. Gabriel. Vinicius Junior. Will play through for the wide man. That is lovely. And here's Vinicius Junior. Incoming delivery. Tries to get it clear. Tries a measured ball. And that's a throw. Another throw-in. Danilo with the cross. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Nunez, and he's picked it up out wide. And across it goes. And he's cut it out. Varela, aim forwards, and the volley. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid, and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
Uruguay can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Neymar. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's neat. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Neymar. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. That's been drilled forward. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Danilo. Cross into the box. Jimenez gets it away. Oh, they could break here. He's shifting through the gears here. Out towards the flank. Araujo. Oh, it's played into the area. Well, that is not what he intended. Marquinhos played over towards the opposite flank. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Rafinha. Now he's off and running. Ugarte. Valverde. Oliveira. Oliveira. Oh, good-looking ball. Araujo played with finesse. Tries to get it clear. Ugarte has got himself a free kick. Casemiro, Vinicius Junior, Santos, Gabriel, Santos, Bruno Guimaraes, Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's come loose. Bruno Guimaraes. Hit into the middle. Jimenez gets it clear. Ugarte. Araujo. That's really well manoeuvred. Darwin. Araujo. Ugarte. Now it's done. Can he finish? Varela's delivery. He's there to get rid. Now this could be a chance. De Arrascaeta. De Arrascaeta! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Varela. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Moved on forwards. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that has been cleared. Oliveira, aim forwards. Marquinhos clears it away. Araujo. And it's played forward. Alisson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Rafinha looks to get on the end of this. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Neymar. And it's Danilo. Rafinha. That's a throw. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. They've played it short. Danilo, and he's gone backward here. Araujo getting this one clear. Casemiro. And that's a... It's Vinicius! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Referee's given a throw. It's gone for a throw-in. Valverde. Ugarte. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Neymar. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oliveira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Tries a deft little ball. That'll be a corner. Tries to get it clear. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Nate. Real chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
He has found the way through. Here it is, crossed in. And the shot! And he hits the net! Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
Oh, wonderful. Just wonderful. What technical dreams are made of. It was unstoppable.
Uruguay get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Gabriel. Uruguay really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta. So we've reached the hour mark.
Uruguay may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Marquinhos. Danilo. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. And here's Neymar. And it's played in. No, that's too long. Danilo.
Brazil look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
Unlike their opponents, who have to do precisely the opposite, and time is running out on them. Oliveira gets a foot in here. Oliveira forwards and with intent. Santos. Lucas Paqueta. Vinicius Junior. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Shot, surely! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Santos. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rafinha. Danilo. Danilo. Oh, this is a very good run. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bruno Guimaraes. Ugarte. Valverde. Ugarte. And it's lofted through here. Gets it away. Uruguay have reclaimed it. Araujo. Ugarte.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Valverde! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Valverde clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It'll be a throw-in. Oh, nice touch. Lucas Paqueta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Darwin. De Arrascaeta!
De Arrascaeta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Marquinhos with the clearance. He can get that clear. Oliveira shifted upfield. And he's there to clear it. Lucas Paqueta. Gabriel. Santos. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Santos, gently done. Oliveira. Araujo. And here's Nunez. Out to the left it goes. Now this could... And the shot! Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Forward it goes. Just the keeper to beat, and a chance! Goal! Uruguay are back on level terms.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Ugarte, probing pass. Oh, sweet feet. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ugarte. Oh, good spread. Has crossed into the middle. Lovely bit of skill. Rafinha. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Danilo. Darwin. He's in plenty of space here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha played into space. And that's been repelled. And it's played forward. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oliveira. Forwards and with intent. Marquinhos. Santos. Vinicius Junior. Nice physical challenge. Brazil ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Araujo shifted upfield. Lucas Paqueta. That's been slipped. He's had a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Danilo trying to keep this in. Deftly away. De Arrascaeta. Varela aimed forwards. Casemiro moved on forwards. Bruno Guimaraes. Muscular approach does pay off here. Varela. Succumbs to the pressure. Valverde. That'll be a throw.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's bustling through here. Spread out to the left.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Santos. Now that's well seen too. Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rafinha. There's no flag. He is through here. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Neymar. Neymar is fouled. Peach. And they're back in front. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Brazil go into the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Proves too strong. It's run loose here.
Uruguay really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's a cute ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Santos. Gabriel, aim forwards.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Araujo. That's really well manoeuvred. And he thumps it clear. Ugarte. Chance for a shot!
Uruguay really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Santos getting this one clear. Chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Great defending, strong and determined. Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha. Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha. And here's next shot at goal! They've done it! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And now he has two. Brazil go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Rafinha. Danilo. Danilo. That's tidy. Rafinha. Oh, such a clever touch. The keeper gets his hands on it. Casemiro. And he has been fouled there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Bruno Guimaraes. Now who's going to be first to this? Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Rafinha plays it short. And that is out of play. Valverde. Ugarte. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Wins the duel this time. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Caresses it through. Varela is there and he can get that clear. Santos, and that's aimed into the middle. And it's played forward. And here's the chance to counter. He's going to be disappointed with that. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Lucas Paqueta. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oliveira. Quality ball. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Danilo. Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, can he get onto this? Calmly anticipates. Ugarte. Nunez. Over to the left. Oh, what a climb! Sticks it away! Drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
Uruguay, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up there, it's going to happen again.
Uruguay give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Lucas Paqueta. Marquinhos played over towards the opposite flank. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. It's an inviting looking ball that. Oliveira cuts it out. Araujo.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Looks to the other side. Araujo, who's on a run down the left wing. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Uruguay really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Aimed in towards the centre.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Darwin, and he's picked out the run. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Get a throw in. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Valverde for... Can he finish? He scores! 10 minutes and we're all square again.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Danilo. And here's Rafinha. And it's Danilo. And it's played in here.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gonna beg him.
Santos. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Vinicius Junior. Played into the middle. Well, the clearance is short. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Darwin. And they can counter here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. That has been knocked clear. Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Gabriel. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. And There goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, vengan con nuestra salida. Cualquier persona que parezca